Thanks, Claire.
Thank you, Claire. She's back to normal, which is good. All right, open up with gratitudes and we'll get going with our practice.
Okay. Tracy, and I am grateful to be here in class and to have peace and quiet for class.
Oh boy, yeah. Well, I am really grateful that you texted me because I was intending on doing it and I just completely spaced it, and so here I am.
Yeah.
It was my birthday on Sunday, and
Happy late birthday.
yeah, it was really fun. My family was all here and stayed at my new place with me, um, and so on my birthday, I had an old lady thing happen, which is turned out it was a capillary that broke inside my eye.
Oh,
It seemed like it had all the symptoms being a retinal tear,
Right.
but I was able to get into the doctor the very next, like I called them Monday morning at 9 when they opened, and I got an appointment for that day, and he did the whole testing and stuff. So now I can just see like all the little red blood cells, in my eyes, like a but it's good. It's not
But
bad.
thank God you can still see.
Yes. And yesterday, waiting for my appointment, I was like, I was concerned. And so yeah, I've been appreciating sight today.
Good.
good gratitude.
And
Yes.
I also had some skin stuff removed, so I have a big bandage on my face.
Well, welcome to whatever age you are now, right?
62,
Right.
yes. Like, yeah, and in fact, I asked the eye doctor, I said, well, what could have caused it? Age, birthday. And then I said, well, coincidentally, yesterday when I got it, it was my birthday and I turned 62. So now I'm officially an old lady.
Age is just a number. You don't
I know.
look that
It's
age.
just funny. It's just
It
funny.
was just the timing of everything, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's good to laugh about being an old lady.
Yes.
Your parts do wear out at different times.
They do, Yeah.
Girl.
Trying to keep good humor.
Yes, I know. Well, I get it. Yeah. I'm Cindy, and I am grateful that both of you ladies are here. And surprisingly enough, I'm actually grateful. I'm grateful I didn't get scammed in yoga. And I don't want to give this too much, energy, but literally I had someone reach out to me, through my website. And then, I was getting excited because it's going to be privates, 2 privates twice a week for 15-year-old girls, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I don't know, 15, 20 emails back and forth later after I had quoted prices and what it was going to be. And I was so excited because I finally, claimed my worth and I didn't discount the packages. And he's like, no problem about the price and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, something clicked in me that just wasn't making sense. It was just too good to be true. And then I went back and reread those emails with this, doesn't seem to be so good to be true. And I was like, so I sent him one last email that was like, in order for us to go forward, we're going to have a video call or a Zoom call so I can see you in person. And then, and if not, then, I wish you all the best. And of course, I never heard back from him. So anyway, not that I would have been scammed because he was like, send me the payment link, but I don't know how crazy technology works,
You would have given him your bank account.
Well, I wasn't going to give bank account information, but it would be a Stripe payment link, like an invoice through. So you just click and you pay an invoice. But regardless, who knows? Like,
I don't it either.
Yeah. So I'm just grateful that I got, a client's husband bought her Valentine's Day jewelry, and it was a legitimate purchase. I got it out in the mail. I know it's, good old fashioned $100, the old fashioned way, not
Awesome.
$4,000, not whatever, but just yoga money, jewelry money. Good
Plain,
old-fashioned
straightforward.
clean.
Business transaction.
Yeah, good, good.
Yeah. All right, let's get into child's pose. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. And just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. And then roll forward into a tabletop position. We're going to work some energy tonight. So I have an idea to do a slightly different class than what we've done before. Drop the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last one, deep inhale. Stretch the spine, look up. Deep exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Good. And then just shake it all out, the head, the tail. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Push back, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Shake out the head. Walk to the top of the mat. Hang in ragdoll. Grab both elbows. Slight sway from left to right. Good. And then release the grip. Slowly unwind. Uncurl. Untuck. When you get to the top, shrug the shoulders up by the ears. Down by the sides. Good. And then bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale for Om. Breath in. Breath out. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Glad to have you with us. Inhale, hands up, lift up, reach up. Interlace the index fingers and then tick-tock the body right and left. Inhale right, inhale left. Inhale right, inhale left, exhale left. Okay, keep just moving the body. And then when you get back to center, you're going to start to take you're going to do a back bend. You're going to take baby circles. Okay, so it's just a small circle. Arms will come forward. You're really rolling from the hips. Okay, and then the upper body is moving around. Small circle, one more this direction, and then counterclockwise. So again, baby circle, but you are moving the back. You're leading with the hips. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Okay. And then reach up, stretch up. Take a back bend. So trace an imaginary line on the ceiling. Push the hips forward. Breath in. And then keep the hands interlaced as you forward fold. Nice and easy. Good. Halfway lift, fold, and then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Spread the fingers wide. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Good. And we're going to warm up the back. So you're going to take a deep squat. You're going to roll into plank. You're going to push back, downward dog. Squat so that the hips go all the way to the back wall, plank, down dog. Squat, plank, down dog. Squat, plank, down dog. Squat, plank, down dog. 2 more. Squat, plank, down dog. Last one. Squat, plank, down dog. Warrior 1, right side. Rise up, lift up, reach up. Bend in the front knee, palms face each other. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. Good. 1 more. And then warrior 2, look over the right middle finger, activate the arms, stay on the breath, breath in, breath out. 1 more deep inhale, 1 more deep exhale. Peaceful warrior, right hand up, left hand down the back leg. So you're still bent in that front knee. Good, Margaret, that's it. Tracy, you got it. Breath in, breath out. Extended side angle, right hand, right knee, left hand up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. Breath in, breath out. Breathe into that left side of the body. Deep inhale, deep exhale. 1 more. Good. And then hands to the mat, right leg back, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Warrior 1, left side. Rise up, lift up, stretch up, reach up. Okay. Palms face each other. Breath is in and out through the nose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Lift to the ceiling as you sink a little bit deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Warrior 2. Look over that left middle finger. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. 1 more. Peaceful warrior, left hand up, right hand down the leg. Good. Breath in, breath out. 1 more. Extended side angle, left hand, left knee, right hand up and over. Okay. Again, pinky side faces the floor. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. 1 more. And then hands to the mat, left leg back, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep squat, roll into plank, push back, downward dog. Squat, plank, dog. Squat, plank, dog. Squat, plank, dog. Last one, squat, plank, down dog. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale, walk or jump, top of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Sit down and hold. Feet are hip width distance apart. Reach up, stretch up, lift up. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. 1 more deep inhale. 1 more deep exhale. Drinking bird, come up on those toes. Arms go back, come up high. Good, Tracy. High up on those toes. Feel the quake and shake in the quads. Stay here. 1 more breath. Good. Heels down, arms up. Chair, 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Forward fold. So you're going to bring the right hand to the center of the mat. Okay. So you're still in the forward fold. Right hand to the center. Let me tip the camera down so you guys can see what I'm getting ready to do. Right hand to the center. You're going to bend the right knee and then open to the left side. So the left arm goes to the ceiling. Right knee is bent. Right hand is to the floor. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. 1 more, inhale. One more. Exhale. Good. Left hand comes down. You're going to bend the left knee. Right hand extends. Okay. Left hand to the mat. Left knee is bent. Right arm to the ceiling. Stretch up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. One more. That's it. Good job, ladies. Good. And then both hands back to center. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Okay. One breath here. Regular chair. Inhale. Sit down a little bit lower. Exhale. Bring the hands to center. Twist to the right and hold. Okay. Seated twist pose. Stay for 5. Sit a little bit lower for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Twist left and hold. Okay. Twist, twist, twist and hold. Breath in, breath out. One more. Good. Back to center for 3. Hold for 2. 1. Rise up, extended mountain. Circle the arms all the way up and through. Good. And then grab a quick sip of water. Okay, good. We're going to try, like I said, we're going to try also something new. We've done the poses before. We're just going to incorporate the Satanama in the movement. Okay, so it's a little bit different because we usually do that when we're on the floor, but we are going to do it in the standing series. Okay, so it's going to look like this. We're going to move and say the mantra at the same time. This Satanama is very powerful for birth, death, renewal, rejuvenation. It's a cycle, okay? When you start working the hip and the root chakra area with this mantra, it's going to start unleashing things from the body, okay? All right, so the first one we're going to do is going to be nice and easy. You're going to bring the right knee up, sa, and then ta, take it back to airplane, okay? Na, bring it back up, and then extend the leg for ma. So it's going to look like this. Inhale, na, ma, sa, ta, na, and then ma. Okay. And then we'll start, and then we'll switch and do the other side. And then it'll be left leg, inhale, airplane, left leg back, extend the leg, and then lower. Okay. I'll call the poses, but just know that you're going to be doing sa, ta, na, ma. Okay. This is really big rotor-rooter. Okay. And it's a pattern interrupt. So don't get frustrated. This is a challenging sequence and saying the mantra. So just do your best, catch up if you fall, and you'll get it. All right. Right leg. Inhale. Sa. Take it back. Airplane. Ta. Take it back up. Na. Extend. Lower the leg. Good. Sa. Ta. Left leg. Na. Ma. Good. Right leg. Inhale. Sa. Ta. Na. Ma. Lower. Left leg. Sa. Ta. Na. Ma. Lower left leg. Good. Inhale. Sa. Ta. Na. Ma. Good. Lower the leg. Sa. Ta. Na. Ma. Good. Last one. Right side. Sa. Airplane. Ta. Na. Straighten the leg. Lower. Good. Left leg. Sa. Airplane. Back. Ta. Na. Ma. Lower the leg. And then just stay here. So you should be out of breath. The Kundalini is rising. Just stay in mountain pose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. You'll calm yourself down. Okay. This is a intense pose, but I promise you it's worth it. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then gently open the eyes. Eagle right side. Right under left. Right leg up and around. Okay. Wrap the arms. Wrap the legs. Hug in. Stay here. Okay. for a few more breaths. So everything comes to the midline of the body. Okay. You can also grab the shoulders. Good, Tracy. Stay on the breath. Clamp those left toes in. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Unwind. Eagle left side. Left under. Left leg up and around. Okay. Again, hug in. Breath in. Breath out. Sit down a little bit lower. Good. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. Unwind the arms. Good. Now we're going to do another one with a sa, ta, na, ma. Okay. This one, we're just going to do sa, and then you're going to extend the leg, ta, raise the leg, na, ma. Okay. So it'll look like this. Sa, ta, na, ma. Okay. Sa, ta, extend the leg, na, lift the knee up again, and then lower. Left leg, up, extend, up, and down. Okay. These are pattern interrupters in your body. Okay. They're not meant to be easy. Just listen to the cue. All right. Right knee. We're going to start. Right knee up, extend, lift the knee, and then lower the leg. Left knee, extend, lift, lower. Good. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Good. And then palms out, mountain pose. Again, heart rate should be up. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Okay. So we're going to do the one where we inhale up, and then you're going to exhale through the nose. You're going to swing the arms back like into a skier's lunge. So it'll look like this. Inhale, and then exhale through the nose. So you should hear the breath come out of the nose, and you should hear your breath. Okay. So give it a try. Inhale up through the nose, exhale through the nose, go. Breath is in and out through the nose. It's a hard exhale through the nose. You should hear yourself exhaling. Two more. And then roll up. Again, mountain pose, okay? You should feel the Kundalini rising. You should be warm in the chest. Deep inhale. You might even feel a pounding in the chest. Deep exhale. Keep the eyes closed. Recalibrate. Breath in. Breath out. You can calm yourself down. You're stronger than you think. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Okay. So this is going to be the last one in the standing series for the Satanama. So you're going to take your arms out. Right hand is going to go to the left hand. So it's going to be sa. And then you open up. Ta, na, ma. Okay. This is going to be the first part. Okay. So right hand to the left hand. Sa. Ta, open back up. Left hand to the right. Na, ma. Okay, so we'll do this one first, then we're going to add the feet. Okay, ready? You can close the eyes. You'll get the pattern, or you can just say the mantra, keep your eyes open and watch me. Right hand to the left. Sa. Open up. Ta. Left hand, na, ma. Sa, ta, 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 na. Last one. Sa, ta, na, na. Good. Arms stay out. Feet are spread wide. Okay. Breath in, breath out. Okay. Next one, you're going to take the right hand. You're going to go down to the left toe. Sa. You're going to come back up. Ta to both arms. Left hand to the right toe. Ta. And then back out. Sa, ta, na, ma. Okay. So it's going to look like this. Right hand goes to the left toe. Open. And then arms out. Left hand to the right toe. Open. And then back out. And then you're alternating. Okay. So it'll be sa, ta, na, ma. Okay. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Three more. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. Stay with your arms spread, your legs spread, and breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Again, if you're not pouring sweat by this point, something's wrong. At least I am. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale, one more exhale. Good. And then step the feet together. We're going to do adrenal twist. Arms are going to come out. 45-degree angle. Breath is in and out through the nose. Inhale to the right. Exhale, twist left through the nose. Exhale. Go. Breath is in and out through the nose. It's an audible breath. It moves fast. Inhale, exhale, twisting right, twisting left. Three more. Last one. And then float the arms down back into mountain pose. Recalibrate. Chin is level with the floor. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Again, heart rate is up. You might be feeling sweaty, faint, out of control. All of these things will pass, okay? A lot of it is we're trying something new and different. So let go of your attachments to your yoga class. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then gently open the eyes. Last one in the standing series, tree right side. Right foot to the inside of the left calf, the inner part of the left thigh. Okay. So create the counterbalance. Get the foundation first. Okay. So lock out the left leg. The belly pulls to the spine. Hands to heart center. And then when you're ready, you can take the fingers in mudra if you want. You can take the palms out. Good, Tracy. Margaret, that's it. Okay. Gaze outward, open the chest, and breathe. Soft gaze. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then hands to center. Lower the leg. Good. And then switch it out. Tree left side. Okay. Left foot to the inside of the right calf or the inner part of the right thigh. Okay. Again, ground down, get the alignment first, lock out the right side, get the foundation, and then mudra, palms out, yogi's choice, it doesn't matter. Okay, gaze outward as opposed to down. If you look down, you're going to go down. Breath in, breath out. Stay here, breathing. Good job, everyone. One more deep inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then lower, shake it out. Good job. Good. Grab a sip of water. How are we feeling? Is everyone good?
Yes.
Yeah. Was that Tracy?
That was the yeehaw.
All right, I'll take a yeehaw. That's good. All right. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to the middle of the mat, drop to the knees. Okay. We're going to do some cat-cows. Dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Good. And then rise to the knees for camel. Okay. So open up. Push the hips, which will create that spine. Good. Yep. Take the head back. Looks great, Tracy. Stay here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. Take the arms up over the head as you fall into extended child. Okay. Reach the arms forward, nose to the mat, take a counter pose and breathe for 5 breaths. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. Now, we're going to do, so you're going to come to your knees, but you want to watch this. We're going to do another patterning with the Sata Nama. So this time you're going to interlace the hands behind the back. You're going to bow forward. The arms are going to come up. So it'll be like this. Sa, and then you come back. Ta. We've done this before. Na, ma. Okay? So it's going to look like this. Sa, ta, na, ma. Okay, and then we repeat, all right? So you'll bow forward, arms go up. Sa, come back, ta, stand on the knees, na, sit back down, ma. Good. And then we repeat, okay? Close your eyes or watch me. Try to say the mantra if you can. Arms behind you and begin. Sa, ta,
Na,
ma, sa,
na,
na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, na, ma. 2 more. Sa, ta, na, ma. Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then sit on the knees. Float the arms forward. Again, heart rate should be up. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Breath in. What do you really need to release from your DNA? Breath out. Okay. This Sata Nama is birth, death, rejuvenation, renewal. It could be death of thoughts, death of negativity, death of perception of yourself and others, renewal, rebirth. of ideas, creativity, passion, sticking up for yourself. It's all part of sort of this life cycle. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Okay. So you can either be sitting on a block, you can also be cross-legged. You're going to take the hands to the head. Okay, we're going to probably do 2 more of the Sata Nama and then go into our closing series. The elbows, this one's easy. Elbows come in, sa. Elbows come out, ta. Elbows come in, na. Elbows come out, okay? This is a heart, throat, chakra opener, okay? With the mantra, it's super, super powerful. Again, you can close the eyes or not. So you're going to inhale, exhale, sa, ta, na, ma. 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 3 more. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then both the arms, palms facing up. Okay, anytime palms are up, it's a receiving pose. When they're down, it's grounding to the body. So palms are going to be up this time, spine is straight. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. 3 more breaths just like that. Deep inhale, deep exhale. 1 more. Maybe you got to let go of an old way of being or thinking to allow regeneration, newness, vitality to enter into you. Maybe it's a stuck pattern that you're in. Okay? But we got to break these chains. 1 more breath in and out. And if you're not already to a seated position, cross-legged, get there. We're going to do the last one for the Sata Nama, just the normal one that we do. So again, fingers will be in mudra, thumb and index, thumb and middle, thumb and ring, thumb and pinky. You do want to make sure that you actually make contact with the meridian points as you say the Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Okay, close the eyes and begin. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 3 more. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. Okay. And then just fingers stay in mudra. 3 fingers down the knees, thumb and index connect. Spine is straight, eyes are closed. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. You can start feeling that Kundalini swirling from the root chakra up. It does work like a serpent or a DNA helix. So you can just feel that from the bottom, kind of making like this beautiful helix up your body, up the center, the spinal column. You should feel warm from that area all the way up. Warm in the chest, warm in the heart, the throat, as it moves up to your 7th and 8th, which they call the 8th chakra, would be your aura. Deep inhale, deep exhale. What do you really need to release? We all have something different. Mine is anxiety. Breath in, breath out. One more. Another one is playing small, allowing other people to determine my worth instead of myself. Breath in, breath out. Good. And then keep the eyes closed, stay in a cross-legged position, right hand, left knee, left hand comes behind you, straighten the spine as you twist, look over with the closed eyes over that left shoulder. Twist, breathe, deep inhale, deep exhale, breath in, breath out. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then come out. Gentle twist the other side. Left hand, right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Look over the right shoulder. Twist. Twist. One more twist. Again, through the closed eyes. Good. And then come back. Right hand, left ear. Okay. Again, you're not pulling the neck down, but you are just enough that you can feel the stretch in that left side. Hold. Good. Release and switch. Left hand, right ear. Right shoulder, right hand is down. Again, you're pulling. It's not you're pulling, it's the weight of the arm until you feel the stretch on the right side. Good. And then back to center. Chin tuck. You'll take your hands to the back of the head just again to have a little weight. Chin is tucked. Good. And then lift up, look up. Really stretch the neck. Good. Last bit, just do a gentle neck roll. Okay, you could either do left and right. You can take the whole neck all the way around, gentle. Okay. Counterclockwise. Maybe take a couple shoulder rolls or shoulder shrugs, whatever it is that you need. Good. And then gently seated leg extension. Right leg is out, left is in. Grab the right toes, pull. Bring the toes towards the face, pull some more. And then switch. Left is out, right is in. Okay. Grab the left toes again, bring them towards the nose as you feel the stretch down the backs of the legs. Good. Seated forward fold. Feet are hip width distance apart. Pull the big toes, pull, pull. Ground both heels into the mat, pull a little bit more. Good job, ladies. Good. And then bend the left knee over the right. Left hand comes behind you, right crosses up in front of the left knee. Again, activate the core, then look over that left shoulder as you twist. Twist. Twist some more. Good. And then come out. And then bend the right knee over the left, right hand behind you, left hand crosses up in front of the right knee. Good. Activate the core, look over the right shoulder. Twist, twist, twist some more. Good. And then release. Take the fists and just gently tap the outside of the legs. Okay. The inside of the legs going down. And then like you're knocking on the front of the thighs down the legs. The toes, the feet. Look who has joined us for Shavasana.
Oh,
Burrito is ready for his rest time. Take the arms out to the side as you find your way to the mat. Nice and easy. Bring the right knee in, arms at the rib cage, hug in. Breath in. Breath out. Supine twist, guide the right knee over to the left. T-top the right arm. One more breath. Twist. Good. Come out. Bring the left knee in, arms at the rib cage, hug in. Breath in. Feel that pinch. Supine twist. Guide it over. And then release right into Shavasana. Feet flop open. Palms face the ceiling. Eyes are closed. You need to take any last little bit of a stretch you can, but otherwise sink right into Shavasana. Picture yourself in this golden bubble of light. In this golden bubble, you are loved. You are protected. You are guided. There's thousands of these tiny golden droplets all around you, infusing your body, your cells with this golden drop energy. With light and love, you can feel it from the DNA of the cells, the inside out. All these thousands of tiny golden droplets are infusing your body. They're infusing the cells with this loving golden energy. As you breathe in, you soak up more of this energy like a sponge. And as you breathe out, it's like your cells exhale this golden light. Okay? It's just this rejuvenation process. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let everything go. Breath in. Surrender to the mat. Breath out. Enjoy your rest. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. This is called long range vision. How many times have we thought, I should have seen it coming? Our lives are often full of heartache and problems simply because we fail to really see the situation confronting us. But suppose we could foresee all the consequences of the future right now. Kabbalah teaches that the 10 curtains are implanted in our consciousness, limiting our ability to perceive true reality. As a result, we fail to judge situations accurately. We may get ourselves involved in a relationship, confident that we've made the right decision, but it turns out to be the worst mistake of our life. Business opportunities that appear lucrative at the outset become financial black holes. Likewise, situations that initially appear hopeless can be blessings in disguise. Lacking the ability to see the long-term consequence of short-term decisions, we have a maddening tendency towards misjudgment. Before entering into a marriage, a business partnership, or any new venture, we can utilize this name to ascertain whether trouble awaits us 10 to 15 years down the road. You have the power of clear vision and foresight in every part of your life. The blindfolds are removed. You grasp the cause and effect relationship that governs all reality. Your life choices and actions are motivated by ultimate results, not momentary illusions. You see more through your eyes. You perceive more through your mind's eye. You feel more through your intuition. Long range vision. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Just allowing yourself to come back to the moment gently. Take a breath in, take a breath out. And gently roll yourself up just to a seated position. Take your time to get here. Bring your hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale for closing Om. Hands to third eye center, bow. Thank you, Margaret and Tracy, for your practice tonight, for keeping your commitments to yourself, to me, and to those that cannot practice yoga. You show up, you matter, and I appreciate your practice. Together we all say, Namaste. Yeah.